What's up everyone, Arctic here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Warframe gameplay. This is from the Xbox One. Now if you don't know anything about this game, I played it a while back when it was on PC, like very early in the game, because I was interested in space ninjas, right? This just sounds awesome, and at the time it was very fun for me to just hack and slash away in the game. It was very early in it, so you know, some of my frame of reference for a lot of things that have changed and progressed over time kind of lacking, but nevertheless, I mean, it's an awesome game on PC. And I also played it at PAX 2013 before released on the PS4. This is a free-to-play game that you must download and you must play at least once. There's no reason that you should not play Warframe. You know, if you're downtime, if you know servers are down, if you just want to kill some time, if you just want to try a new game, this is a game that you need to try if you haven't already. It is really good for, you know, what it is. Now, from the time that I played until now, there's quite a few things that have changed. I feel like I think the biggest one that I feel like is a change from when I played was the UI. The UI in console is much more user-friendly. Back when I played on PC, there was a lot of confusing things going on. You didn't quite understand, you know, how to kind of get certain, make certain mods or put things together correctly. But I feel like this does a better job of explaining some of those systems just a little bit. Still, you know, you have to do a little bit of figuring out for yourself. But the presentation is much better. They have a lot of like UI cards, which you guys can see here for some of those things. And it just feels better, and generally speaking, to guide through the UI. Now, the other thing I think is a lot better is the story. Now, obviously, I can't really knock this at all. I mean, it just wasn't in when I played, but it feels like for me that I have a much more linear focus on, you know, what I'm doing, why it's important to me to play this character, and going through the world. Missions feel like they actually have a purpose, where they didn't necessarily feel so, you know, when I was playing back on the PC. And that was mostly because there was a lot of things that wasn't done. So, you know, I feel like I'm attached a little bit more to the story when I'm playing through. I don't know how long I'm going to actually, you know, muster up some games on this, but it at least caught my attention because it released and it's something that's interesting and compelling. Now, the other thing I want to touch on is the controls. Skyless actually talked about the controls on Frag Logic this past week, and you know, I kind of disagree with him. He said that, you know, some things just didn't feel smooth. He said he couldn't quite put his finger on it. There's one element of it that I don't feel like is smooth, and that is like the wall running and wall scaling. So when you're running up the walls, that doesn't feel as good, and then when you're running alongside the walls, it feels just a little off. However, the other controls, you know, fighting, using your abilities, that feels pretty good. Now, it took me a couple games to actually get used to it. I should say a couple missions. Probably 2-3 missions to get, you know, my normal bearings on what I needed to be doing down. And after that, it's just kind of setting my abilities and putting my mods in place and getting that all you know, fancied up. But for the most part, I feel like this is one game that, you know, it'll at least take a little bit of my time when I feel like playing something else, something a little different. You know, it'll be good to kind of go through and build up my Warframe a little bit and have something cool looking, some ninja look badass in space, so I can walk around and slice people up. I feel like that's something that might be kind of fun for a couple weeks out in the future. Again, this game is free to play. It launched this past week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. I hope to see some of you playing Warframe here in your downtime on Destiny. If not, it's there for you. It's free, so why not? I will catch you guys later. Stay frosty.